Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 3rd going to the 9th of April. So let's dive straight into it and see what's going on for you guys, okay? All right. Spirit, please, for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, well, this is interesting. I think I'm hearing a song from like Leona Lewis, I think it is. It's like light up, as if you had a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. Google the lyrics. I don't know names of songs ever, and I am not about to sing, so yeah, I don't know why this coming through, but it did as soon as these cards come out. There is this emphasis on the visual that I'm seeing for you guys of rising up. Like, it really is this ascending energy, which is always good whenever I see things like that, especially in the cards that are coming up here. It's talking about moving to the next level. You have achieved something here. We do have the energy of like the Judgment, which is all about ready to remove yourself from an old cycle and ready for the next one. But before we do that, we have to learn the lessons, and it feels like you've passed a test of some sort here, Sagittarius. So you could be receiving some good news in your life right now. Like, something good is happening. Good things, plural, are happening for you, which is great. Interesting combination. So I'm going to speak about the cards that we see. Then I'm going to dive into this because I feel like it's giving us a little bit of background for you guys. So in the first four cards, all right, four cards that we had coming out first are super positive. So we have the first tarot card being the 8 of Wands, which is about communication. So a lot of you guys, if you are expecting any mail, any messages, okay, this is all good communication. This is also a card of things speeding up very quickly for you, and this feels like it's in a very positive direction, in a very positive way, which is very nice to see. You then have also an oracle deck, Serendipity. This is a card of luck. This is a card of an opportunity coming your way. All right, I feel like you are going to take it. It is going to speed up your life. It is going to take you where it is that you want to go, or maybe you have no idea where it's going to take you, and completely letting go of what the outcome might be. You're just going with the flow. This is really taking you somewhere really amazing, and I really want to dive in deep and figure out where it's taking you, because it's intriguing. We then have the Imagine card, which is my Judgment card as well, by the way. Again, another card of like holding on to something. There's something that you're holding on to. It feels like it could be a belief, or just like I don't know if anyone's doing the lucky girl syndrome, or like whatever lucky person syndrome here, because it's like you're kind of holding on to something that's super lucky, or maybe it's an item or whatever, and it really feels like it's elevating you. I don't know if anyone's got like Moldavite, by the way. Moldavite is a very powerful crystal, so pay attention to it, and only get it when you've done your research, but it can really transform things, and it kind of feels like something really lucky is coming into your life, and it's taking you really high up, because we have the Imagine card, which is literally think big, because something is taking you to the next level. You then have Blessed coming through after that as well. So this is really ascending, and we go from 18 to 20 to 22. So it really is going up in twos here, which is interesting. Twos could be a good number for you. You do have 222 here. Eights could also be significant, but eights, by the way, are numbers for me for change, but this is change that kind of comes through with actions that you're taking. It's like actions have consequences. It's kind of like a karmic thing. When you take action, it have consequences, and it comes back around again. So this feels like something that you're doing is leading to very good results. So congratulations, Sagittarius. This could just be a hard work. This could just be the way that you're being. It kind of feels like it's being reflected back to you, which is amazing. A few cards that we have, I do see you getting some success and celebration. Now, I don't know if you're upsetting somebody because of this, or if somebody is upsetting you, because we do have the Six of Wands coming through, which is all about success, like finally coming out the wall successfully, being a champion, being victorious, you know, being on that high horse, which we're all allowed to be on every now and again. But you do have this Page of Swords is kind of here as well, which is kind of like a jealous energy. So just pay attention. It could be someone who might not like the attention that you're getting, might not like the praise that you're getting. This kind of feels like there are some people on your side, people who really like you, people who really enjoy, people who do celebrate and, you know, compliment the things that you're working towards or just who you are as a person. But there is somebody, it feels like one person, sorry, with the Page of Swords, it kind of just feels like they're not happy. They don't understand why people like what, I feel like they have a very different perspective from what everyone else sees clearly, but it feels like they're coming from a triggered place. And, you know, it kind of brings up the kind of person who can't celebrate other people's wins because they're not doing so well, you know. And it kind of, that's why you're not doing so well. If you can't celebrate the good in others, and what makes you worthy of the good too, you know. Anyways, there's just a jealous energy, and I will try dive into it to see what that is as well. But just to let you know, if you are in the spotlight, don't let these people get you down. If there is some criticism here, we can always learn from constructive criticism, but we can learn from, you know, this kind of criticism is just that not everyone is got your best intentions in mind. So as much as there is a lot of good coming away, make sure you're also protected and protecting yourself. And that also comes down to your mindset, all right? Your mindset and your boundaries with yourself and with others, and how much you value other people's opinions, and needing a boundary there can really help you and protect you when you're gaining this kind of success, when you're kind of getting this kind of reward and celebration. Because you then have, again, another good card with the Three of Pentacles, which is all about working on something and building the foundations of something. It's good for teamwork, being around good people, which is very similar to that Six of Wands. But then you have that paired with the Five of Cups here. So, of course, this doesn't just have to be people around you. I'm going to quickly tap on it as if it is. All right, because for some of you it is that way. But then I will also speak about if this is you, because sometimes we do jump between these two mindsets of like, I am triggered, to, oh, good. Like, can you be good? Of course, not all the time, but can you try and keep a positive mindset and look at the blessings you do have in your life, even when things are not as perfect as we would like them to be? Some of you, it feels like you winning means that maybe someone didn't get the opportunity that, you know, you might have been in competition with someone, or doesn't have to be something you really wanted, but just pay attention, because there is like an upset or a miserable energy around you, okay? And this could be bringing you down. Just don't pay attention too much to this person. It just feels like they're going through something. Of course, it doesn't mean it should be, you know, laid out on you like that. It shouldn't, but again, keep rising high and rising above it here. Can I clarify this Page of Swords energy, please? You have the Two of Pentacles. Some of you, this could be your own emotions here. You could have, you know, really high highs and then really low lows. Because the Two of Pentacles is like a back and forth energy. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Knight of Pentacles, this could be in the workplace for you guys, or this could be a friend like that you've had since like college. I'm kind of getting like this is kind of giving me like college or like school vibes. So when you was like young, maybe you're still young, but I'm just getting a sense that this is someone that you've known for a while or something like this. Just pay attention to that. It's not nice. It kind of feels like maybe someone felt like they was more deserving of something with the Two of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, Five of Cups with the Ten of Wands is like someone needs to let go of the baggage here so that they can move forward. And for some of you, this could be what you need to do as well, of course. If it's not somebody else, it's about accepting and understanding that things are going to get better for you, and they are getting better for you. So we need to, you know, when one thing goes wrong, don't just throw things in the air like I knew it, you know, like I knew it was too good to be true, or like I never get the good luck, you know, even though good things are starting to happen. Just be careful that you don't disturb your own progress by doing that, okay? But let's carry on with this Eight of Wands and just see where this is going. Oh, interesting. Let's clarify that. I see that you're on the route to getting some financial recognition, by the way, which is interesting. But it does feel like there is a slight disappointment before it happens. So you're kind of getting good news, and then something happens, and then something good comes in again. Like it's just that back and forth energy, which might make sense with the Page of Swords. Be careful of being triggered, okay? Just remember that you're working towards something, and that is a journey, because we have good news. But then we have the Five of Pentacles coming through. So for some of you, this could be a loss financially that you've gone through here. Something that made you really upset. For a lot of you, you've already been through this, by the way. Something that really kind of made you very upset with the Three of Cups spilt here. Something, you know, you were happy, it kind of ruined that. Something may be receiving some difficult news, or did, again, go through a financial or a home loss here. It could just be a sense of abandonment. It just is very low energy here, low emotion, you know. But the Eight of Wands is still moving, it's still traveling. And we then have after this the Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles, which is you sitting on the throne now. So I feel like for you guys here, Sagittarius, you've been through a lot of stuff, to say the least, probably. And it kind of just feels like this is a part of your journey. Like things are now moving forward away from this. You might be doing something different financially or emotionally, and this is what's taking you away from this five energy. Fives represent change, just like the eight, but these are things that need to change. This needs to change, because fives is not that it's a bad number, but it always represents, okay, something really needs to happen now. So if you see any of those fives, it could be a little bit of a sign from the universe to kickstart some sort of change in these areas that are making you unhappy and making you feel really left out and in need. Because the Six of Swords is like coming out of the worst of it. You know, the Five of Swords, of course, is usually what comes first, which is disappointment, disagreements, it's a falling out, it's, you know, kind of things being said and done that kind of leave us in a very difficult position. And it is usually a card of separation and endings, disagreements, as I've just said. But the Six of Swords is like learning the lesson from that and moving away from it, you know, moving away from that kind of conflict and whatever it is that's happened. So it feels like we have to, I feel like within this week, what's happening is you're moving away from that conflict that you have been through, money-wise, work-wise, and emotionally. And that's leading you towards this King of Pentacles, by the way, which is financial reward and recognition. You're going to be seen as someone of a high status, someone who looks like they have a lot of money here. You know, having a lot of investments around you for a lot of you here, you know, having a lot of things. The King of Pentacles is very materialistic, but not in a bad way. It doesn't have anything to do with his soul, but it's just he has a lot around him, okay? He invests in a lot of things. He's building a legacy for the next generations to come. So it feels like this is something that you're moving towards. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here as well. So for some of you, you could be getting some good news when it comes down to your work or your finances. Something could be increasing here. Yeah, you have the Three of Cups underneath that too. So you are getting good news. You are getting something to celebrate here. It could be a promotion. This could just be more money. This could be a new opportunity that's going to gift you this growth. All right. Yeah. And then that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. This is luck. This is divine timing. The way that it's happening is divine timing. And then we have the Magician here, which is, again, manifesting something, bringing something to life. Understanding that even with not so much, as you can see, with what, you know, you can look at this and go, with only those things, you know, how are you going to create the things you want to create? But the Magician knows that he has everything he needs to create whatever he wants and desires. It's part of the magic. And I see here that you're bringing something down to your reality here that you've been really wanting and desiring for a while. And this caused a lot of pain. Yeah. We have the Three of Swords and a Knight of Swords, okay? There's been a lot of news recently that's caused you a lot of disappointment for some of you, okay? Things have happened very quickly. again, like disappointing news. Some of you, this really, whatever this, maybe someone did kind of take something from you financially, or yeah, Nine of Swords is like a big fear here. It's really kept you up at night, you know, your money situation, your stability, okay? But it feels like some good things are happening now. But yeah, Knight of Swords, it's kind of like showing me what you've kind of already been through, you know. I'm kind of feeling like a careless energy has been going on of people around you when it comes to you. Like people have done something at the expense of you. That's what it feels like. But you're manifesting something very big here. And we have the Star card just to clarify that. Aquarius energy, but it says wish fulfillment. This is also a card of vulnerability. So when you're open to being vulnerable, when you're healing within yourself, this is when you really start to see the changes. You have the Tower card here, which is of course definitely could be about separation. This is something you may have been through already, is the Tower card, but this is also about sudden surprises. So it feels like you've had a bad tower, but now you're going to have a good tower, which is a sudden event here. Let me pull you some random messages from the Tea Leaf Tarot for you, Sagittarius. Alright, some of you could be hearing from an old friend, by the way, because you have two of these. Dogs are significant for you, but we have a distant friend is thinking of you and getting together with friends. So someone could reach out here and want to meet up with you, okay? You then have Vine, which is saying seek out information that will help you, and Mountain Road, okay? This is to do with your journey. You are on the road to success. Just make sure you are reaching out to people. Make sure you are accepting the help where help is necessary, because both of these cards do offer something here. The Five of Pentacles, this is actually a church behind them with light on, so these people could go in and ask for help. And in the Five of Cups here, it's like, yes, the 3 cups have spilled, but there is still 2 cups there. So it's almost like looking at the positive, not being toxic with it. Of course, you are going through difficulty. Your emotions are completely valid, but sometimes it's good to reach out and seek the information out that might help you, okay? You don't have to do everything by yourself. We have access to information nowadays that can really help us here. All right. We have spiritual love coming through, which is very nice. Just paired with a peacock saying beware of great pride. All right, you could be attracting in a lot of attention and success, but just be careful of being too prideful to accept the help, okay, or to accept love here, okay? You might feel like I don't need it. Yeah, you don't need it. We all need love eventually, even if it's just from ourselves, but you don't need someone to have them around. The King of Pentacles knows that. You don't need certain things, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't want them. Anyways. We have the Turkey spirit coming through as well, which is saying give with gratitude and grace. All right, make sure we are paying gratitude to the things that we do currently have, and the things we do have around us, the people we might have around us to help, or the fact that we are getting some good things. All right, pay attention to the positives, again, is what this is saying. Make sure you're giving to others as well at this time. Giving your time and energy even sometimes, okay? Because it feels like it's going to be given back to you. Maybe this is where that serendipity is all about being in the right place at the right time. So maybe these things, while you're helping others is going to lead you towards something that's going to help you also. Okay, so I'm going to love you and leave you, Sagittarius. I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you have an incredible week, and I'll see you guys next time.